Well, I went for a bike ride with my boys today, and we drank a lot of beer. So when I got home, I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to go drink and drive. So I figured I'd go to this local pond and try to catch a mullet. There's a freshwater pond with mullet in it, which is pretty cool. And I thought I'd try oatmeal to catch them. And I totally was confident that the oatmeal was going to work. So I got my fingerless gloves, keep my hands warm. I got my beer, got it from the store the night before. I got my bicycle with the new fenders I put on, and here's the pond. So there's mullet in here, which is really cool. So I have this 12-foot rod, no reel, 12-pound mono. It's like lime green mono, and a size 8 red mosquito hook, because I heard that my homie Tim got bit on just a plain red mosquito hook with mullet. He caught a mullet on it. So I figured if I didn't even have any bait on my shit, I might still get bit just with the bare hook. So here I am trying to hook on the oatmeal, but it did not work for ass. When I showed up to, I chummed a bunch of oatmeal out and tried to get it all ready while I was setting my shit up. But you can see I put some oatmeal on the hook, and I figured I'd use mono because mono's supposed to float and it would keep my stuff just floating. I figured the hook would be small enough and it would float. But really, none of the fish were interested in the oatmeal. That cast, my oatmeal just flew right off the hook. So I just kept trying, and eventually I gave up with the oatmeal thing. And so I was just enjoying my beer next to the pond. It was sunset time, but I was right next to a little dry riverbed thing, or a dry creek bed that would go into the pond. And so I started turning over some rocks and thinking I might find a cricket or a spider. And I found a worm, just one earthworm. I actually looked for a while, but I only found one earthworm. So I threw him in my little bait box and figured that I had one more shot, one good shot at catching a fish. And so I was also thinking that maybe the mullet were on the other side of the pond, but I couldn't find any of them. But here you go. Here's the earthworm I found. Just one guy. He was chilling. I threw him on the hook. You can see. Here we go. Got a bass. Sick. I was watching the line went tight, and I set the hook, and he was on there, and I did not expect it. I thought I was going to have a good old skunkin' for the night. He jumped into the air, too. It was pretty cool. So, pretty goofy. I had a beer, caught a fish, went for a bike ride. So, pretty good night. But I'm coming back for these mullet, and I don't know what I'm going to try next. Maybe green peas, maybe corn, maybe just some old-fashioned white bread. But I don't know. It's always just nice to catch a fish, though, especially on your bike and on some bait that you catch at the pond, But figured it's kind of nice when you just get skunked early, so that you could leave and go and enjoy the rest of the sunset. Or else, if you just are still fishing, and especially if you haven't caught a fish, you're just too focused on fishing, and it you don't enjoy the surroundings, So it was nice. Thank you for watching. Bye.